Hello, everyone. Welcome on in, Morgana. Welcome on in, Ice. Thank you for the lyrics, Marber's Fan Dismond. How are we doing on this fine Friday? Okay, I was not all the way set up. When I started, but we're getting there. Oh, that's not good. There we go. There we go. Alright, get that set up. Alright. There we go. There we go. Hamster. There we go. Audio good? How's audio, chat? Audio good? I forgot these streams take a little more setup than I am used to. Alright. We're doing more Donkey Kong today. It's a little quiet. I assume you mean the game's a little quiet? I can turn the game up. Okay. Yeah, I can turn the game up. How about that? I gotta plug this in. Gotta not fall out of my chair. That's an important stipulation. Alright, there we go. Oh. Yeah. It's Friday, chat. How was everyone's weeks? We're doing we're doing some Donkey Kong, monkey moment, monkey music. I was debating whether or not to stream today, because today, I didn't realize this until like last night, but today is Summer Game Fest. And I was like, do I want to stream? You know, there's gonna be a lot of people. Oh, I forgot it lags here. There's gonna be a lot of people watching Summer Game Fest, you know. Maybe I want to watch Summer Game Fest. And I thought about it and I was like, you know what? No. I don't want to watch Summer Game Fest. I'll be real. I'm still doing my nails because they need so much TLC. Really? It's been like an hour. Alright, where were we? Alright, speedrunning popping planks. There ain't no time like the present. Let's get straight back into it. Here we go. But yeah, we're here, not watching Summer Game Fest. I have no idea what's happening over in Jeff Keighley land. Doing our own thing. I felt like well, now I don't anymore. I felt like I really had the flow going from last week, not yesterday. I gotta get back into it. I gotta warm up. I gotta get back to time trials. Oh. But yeah, there's really, like, one thing that could possibly be announced at Summer Game Fest that I would, like, be really happy about. And with that in mind, I'm just not gonna worry about it, you know? There's better things to do. Is this section skippable? This is like the biggest time sink in the whole section. Or the whole level. If it was skippable, that'd be awesome. That's unfortunate. Yeah, okay. I'm getting back into it. I'm remembering. I had to file off the top coat, soak one hand for 10-ish minutes, perfectly filed up. Now they're dried, dehydrated, and the other hand needs soaked and scrapped. It's a whole process, ain't it? I've never done my nails. I don't know if I ever will. But it really is a whole process, huh? I gotta get my timings back. Ah, I jumped too late. Ah, man, this level requires such technical skill that I don't have. Ah, I was debating watching Summer Game Fest, but the second I saw the Zelda speedrunners live, I was like, nah, I'd rather watch this. There's just, I always get, it happens every time. I always get baited into thinking that something interesting is gonna happen at like the Game Awards and or Summer Game Fest, and it never does. It never does. I would so much rather just hear about something interesting happening after the fact and then going and watching that part of the presentation. There's just so much, there's so much schlock and slop at the at Summer Game Fest. Like, there's nothing interesting. And I'd rather just not waste my time, honestly. I was rewatching, I used to be really into these. I was rewatching old console architecture and hardware videos, reminding myself of old retro console architecture and like pretending to understand the terms that they use in hardware. Gel's way more work than normal polish. Normal polish is just scrub with acetone. Gel is file, soak, scrape, more soak, hydrate. It's an hour-long process. Oh, I did not know this. That makes sense. I forgot I have to retry every time I die. I'm not waiting for anything to come out, so I was like, nah, I'll Google what dropped later. Speedrunning is better use of my time. Yeah, it's just, why pledge literal hours of my life for like a 30-second, like for the 30 seconds of like, oh my god, I care about this. You know what I mean? There's no value in it for me. So we're doing this instead, and I'm providing a space for those who also are not super interested in the presentation. Cause yeah, I've been duped by the Keeley too many times. Of like, wow, there's absolutely nothing. I just wasted hours of my time for absolutely nothing. Nothing interesting happened. Like, I'll give Summer Game Fest this as opposed to the Game Awards. At least it is literally just advertisements, and they like, that's like the whole point. The Game Awards, it's like, it's real rough because there's the awards that everyone is like waiting till the end of the presentation to hear, and then there's all of these ads that are also there that you don't care about and you're not necessarily there for. People who are at Summer Game Fest are there for the ads, so it's a little better in that regard. But yeah, there is such a small chance of something I'm interested in happening, and if it does happen, I'd rather just watch it after the fact, like I did last time, like I did last year. For last year's Summer Game Fest. I think I was even asleep for it, I'll be so real. I should have committed. Oh, Jeff Killius bait and switch for the last time. I know, because everyone hypes it up. They're always like, bro, Game Awards, bro, Summer Game Fest, it's almost here, we're all gonna watch it as a big group. And then like, we watch it as a big group, and I'm like, we could have been doing literally anything else with our time that the majority of us would have had more fun with. This is such a waste of time. I'm not doing it anymore. No. Got better things to do. Fuck. Ah, god damn it. Whew. I'm in a good mood though. I might be struggling at this, but I'm in a good mood as opposed to the end of last week's stream. So we're doing good. That being said, if Nintendo's a Direct, I will watch it because you will get a phone call from me absolutely sobbing if they announce Path of Radiance remake this year. I still watch Nintendo Directs. I still watch Nintendo Directs simply because of the chance of something I'm interested in being shown off. is a lot higher. You know what I mean? Like, the majority of Game Awards Summerfest trailers are like, you forget what the game was within like 5 minutes. It's a lot easier to have a conversation about a Nintendo Direct, I feel like, than a Game Fest. That might be just me, though. I love nail polish. I could go on and on about the different types and their pros and cons for so long. Dude, we love being able to go on about pros and cons. Speaking of which, again, back to those console architecture videos I was watching. It was really getting me to think about what kind of architecture philosophy would I want to develop for. If I had been developing for these consoles, which one would I have liked more with my weird little brain? Oh, it's all off cycle. Because up until, I don't know the console generations, but up until Xbox One and PS4, like, PlayStation and Xbox architecture were incredibly different, and it's really interesting as a developer, from the developer standpoint, it's really interesting learning about the different architectures and how each system went about, like, existing. How each company went about making their console, and it's not a thing anymore. They have the same, they got the same architecture now, but it used to be different. And the general rule of thumb was that PlayStation was harder to work with, but more powerful, I think. And I was just thinking, I was like, what would I want? Would I want the ease of use that Xbox offers, or would I want something that I can really master and then, like, get a ton out of, like, how I currently use streams, you know what I mean? Like, would I have been a PlayStation developer or an Xbox developer? It's such a good question, especially in the realm of, like, actually, like, commercial games, because I feel like the aspect of time is, like, way more important than it is for a more hobbyist kind of thing like Dreams. Path of Radiance and I both turned 20 this year. The devs of in-game been specifically going out of their way to make Soren their first returning character. I will cry if they don't remake it. Are game anniversaries being remakes? Like, are remakes happening on game anniversaries? Is that like a common thing? Or is that just something that people constantly use as an excuse to talk about a possible remake? Is that like an actual thing that happens? Because I think the only time that's ever happened that I can really think of was Mario 35, and it was a re-release. It was not even a remake. That is true. PlayStation was much harder to develop for, got better results. Xbox was easy to develop for with decent results, and Nintendo was Nintendo, as always. God damn it. You know, it's fine. Fuck you, Diddy Kong. I got places to be. You don't understand the extent that the Engaged devs teased a Path of Radiance remake. Like, they went on in interviews about how amazing Path of Radiance was and how amazing Sword and Ike are. Oh, I can skip that without Diddy Kong. Oh, knowledge unlocked. Bruh. Oh, I just feel like I don't even have the right route through this level yet. Have gay rights and it's like, buddy, it's Pride Month. Give me Ike on modern consoles. Re-releasing Path of Radiance, not specifically on Pride Month, is a funny image to me. That'd actually be awesome. Guys, we're releasing the remake of this game specifically for the gay rep. It'd be awesome. Bro, the developers at Retro are psychopaths. It's so hard to time your button presses. Honestly, Diddy Kong might be a nerf. I'm gonna be so real. I might be wasting time trying to grab Diddy. You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing a run without Diddy Kong. I think he's a nerf. X is considered one of the first openly gay video game protagonists. They better do it in June. What the hell just happened to me? I was trying to get a rhythm down without Diddy Kong? Oh, man. This is a bad start. That's fine. I just want to practice. Is this even a viable strategy? I just want to practice. Okay, so that's awesome. Yeah, I think the time loss at this section is really not worth it. I just got a skill issue on my part. I just gotta do better. Alright, we're grabbing Diddy Kong. It throws off my whole rhythm there, though. This is hard. Oh, got here at 26. Pretty normal checkpoint time for me. I don't know if the jetpack is actually slower than not using it, but it feels slower. Aw, oh, damn it! So close. Oh, I really gotta get better at texture work. I've been thinking about it. I really wanna know how texture artists think. I wanna be let into their noggins. I wanna know what goes on in there. Okay, not as fast as that could have been, but it's fine, because if I was too fast, that cycle would fuck up. How do I time this? I forgot. I actually forgot. I actually forgot how I time this. You missed nothing, Epic. I'm just remembering that I forgot how to do this level. I got to that point with 20 seconds left on the clock. No, 10 seconds left on the clock. I got no time. There is no time. I'm gonna have a way, like, too in-depth understanding of this game's physics by the time I'm done this whole run. Like, by the time I've gotten all the gold time trial medals, like, ah, fuck. I'm gonna have way too good of an understanding of this game's physics. You got this, don't let the ape win. I don't know if the ape is winning by me failing. I'm pretty sure I am the ape. I'll be honest. Alright, see, I jumped too high there. I had to hold the button for less. Oh. Digby's back at it again. Digby has not stopped barking all day. I swear to God. He's back at it again. Dog hype hour, I suppose, but today's really just been a dog hype day, honestly. He goes crazy. Honestly, he needs to shut up. Like, we get it. There's a world outside. We're all aware, dog. Like, be quiet. Ah, god damn it. This level is so evil. I might want to go speedrun a different level. This level's fucking evil, bro. Oh, come on. That crab is so awkwardly positioned for me to be fast. God damn it. Oh, Lord. Alright, back to my console architecture talk. I finally remembered what is the actual cause of goofy PS1 graphics, because I think the last time I talked about this, I was actually wrong about the cause. I finally remembered what the cause is. It's pretty goofy, I must say. PS1 games, they like to wobble, not because of missing the Z buffer, although the PS1 does have that. It's actually because of the lack of floating points used in rendering. So it's only used in whole numbers. It's only used in integers. There's no decimal work being done there. Woof. Come on, come on, come on. Huge. I gotta backtrack on that one. I gotta wait on this one, and then go on this one, bounce off this guy, and then just barrel through this whole section. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting close. I suppose. God, it's still like 3.5 seconds off though. Oh my god. That's so much time saved that I need to do still. I wish I had more nostalgia for PlayStation. PS2 was my first console, but I don't have a lot of nostalgia for it, honestly. I played a lot of PS2 as a kid, but like, I don't feel like I made a lot of good memories with the PS2, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't have like any PS2 exclusives. That is these motherfuckers, these goddamn crabs. These crabs have been deliberately placed by the designers not to make the level harder, but to mess up your speedrun. I play most PS2 games and I go, wow, that's cute, I'm bored. No, that's fair. I played a lot of like really crappy licensed games. Ooh, no, that is the fastest I think I've ever gotten to this point. I gotta not lose this. I played a lot of really crappy licensed games for the PS2 that were also not exclusive to the PS2. And, like, those were the earliest games I played, but like I didn't really become like a pro gamer until I got my Wii. You know what I mean? This is absolute horseshit. This stupid fucking level. I despise this place. Okay, on the plus side though, having to wait for that cycle does not really do anything for me. But now everything over here is off cycle. Not that I would have made it in time, but I would have liked to know how far behind I was. Oh, there's no checkpoints or anything to give me like timestamps to know how I'm doing. God, I got to that section so fast. Within record time I did. That's the first time I've messed up that jump in a while. My house was a Nintendo house. My dad liked Sega, but, well, yeah, Sega don't exist anymore. That's not true. Could you imagine if Sega was still making consoles? Could you imagine if the consoles, there were still 4 consoles instead of 3 to pick from? It'd be crazy if Sega got back into the console game. I might buy one just for the hell of it. How many people would buy a new Sega console just because it's a new Sega console and for no other reason? I'll be honest though, I don't think a new Sega console is a very good idea. Sega as a business, I feel like is a little misguided these days. I don't think they'd be able to pull off a console right now. Alright, we're back here in roughly the same amount of time. Oh, that was beautiful, chat. Holy moly. Oh my god, I gotta do more skips in this part. I have optimized the beginning of the level too much for there to not be skips in this part that I have to do. Like, just straight up. Wait, I was so close! No! The actual pain. Oh my god. 1.5 seconds off. Oh! Oh! There has to be some time save I can do at the end there. There has to be. There has to be. It's just practicing the end is naturally harder than the beginning because the beginning is, you know, the beginning. I start at the beginning. I naturally get the most time at the beginning. But just mastering the length of my A presses is going a long way here. Damn it. I just need to assume that this is not going to work. Like, I gotta assume that I'm not going to be able to hop onto the crates, and I just gotta jump. That's bad time there. That's a real bad time there. I paused before the pain effect happened. He just started his animation. Oh, beautiful. I didn't have to hold back there because I just landed my jumps. Fuck. Of course, that's what happens if I don't land on the crates with that angle. It doesn't matter, though. I still got here quickly, even though I took damage. Minimize my jetpack usage. Again, I don't know if it actually makes me slower, but I feel slower, and that's what matters. That's really rough what just happened. It's fine, though. I'll keep it up. Okay, I need Diddy Kong. If I'm gonna make any of the skips at this last part, I need Diddy Kong. I don't know how I even considered not having Diddy Kong. These A presses are getting optimal, boys. It's happening. Oh! That was such good timing on my part. Of course, I fucked that up, but that's fine. Oh! At least with that final jump, the jetpack actually does slow me down because the sooner I hit the ground, the sooner I can start rolling, which is just faster. Unfortunately, I got here too fast, which is honestly my least favorite part of this entire level. The fact that you can get there too fast. Oh, that's slow down right there. And I fell in the water. I did not even have the courtesy of finishing with a silver. I'm just fucking dead. Oh man, why is this one so hard? What guy at the office was just completely cracked? Dude, some guy came into the Retro Studios office one day, and he was just absolutely juiced up on G Fuel, and he just went, hand me the controller, and he's the one who set this gold medal time. It's his fault. Okay, rough A presses there, rough barrel management there. Ow. Oh. I wonder if this is time save. Fuck. Well, no, that's what we call a missed jump. That's not time save. Owie. Alright, we go again. Ow! Goddamn crabs! Oh my god. I like how that nerd redemption is being used as a jump scare more than like what I was picturing when I added it. I was picturing adding it and then like whenever I like corrected somebody in chat or something or started explaining something in like a really technical fashion, people could just play that to make fun of me. But no, it's been mostly used to just scare the shit out of me when I least expect it. It's been completely the purpose of it has been completely altered from its original vision. You don't do that enough, so I need to jump scare you? I feel like I do it fairly enough. I'm not gonna do it on a Donkey Kong stream. I'm less likely to do it on a Donkey Kong stream than a Dream stream, especially when most people are at Summer Game Fest. But oh man, I wanted to motivate you, and what better way than scaring you? There's probably a lot of better ways, I'll be honest. I'm honestly impressed with myself for having done this many attempts at the level without save states at this point. That was real rough, but it should be fine. Yeah, we can hit that crate bounce. Okay. I think that was technically faster, even though I took damage. Ideally, though, I don't want to take damage, because if I take damage and lose Diddy Kong, I literally just lose the run. Dude, it's not fucking possible. This is impossible. This end of the level is impossible. It's actually those spikes, those damn spikes that they put on the planks. Like, I don't know if I just need a damage boost through them to be able to make that jump right away to get that earlier cycle, but like, it's actually impossible to go fast enough without hitting those spikes, I feel like, which sucks. Okay, maybe next time I will try. I'll try not to lose any health so that I can just go straight into those spikes without a care in the world. I killed that guy at 23 seconds. This is a new best time for me. I do think this is faster. I see a first-time chatter, but I can't read the message right now. Come on. Alright. I can't damage boost, though. Okay, but it would work if I did it. But I lost Diddy, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Just rage at the game by yelling at it. Yell stuff like, just let me win and you are rigged. I'll smack it like an old TV. Welcome in, card captor. My brain is so ratted, I almost said ISG and bomb hover. What? What were you trying to say? And if that was what you were trying to say, is that... What do I not understand about that sentence? Why does that not compute with me? Okay. Bro, we got this first part down to such a science at this point. Oh my god. It doesn't even matter. I feel like I've actually over-optimized that part. Again, because of this, like, soft checkpoint right here. Where, like, it doesn't matter if I do that part really fast. because that part is cycled. Damn it. I went for it. I shouldn't have. I went for a full commit there. I probably shouldn't have. Bro, that's so sad. But yeah, I do have to just damage boost through those spikes. The mandatory damage boost to get this gold medal. I'm telling you, the guy who set this time was juiced up on some G Fuel or something, man. Bro was, God, it's crazy. Infinite sword glitch and bob hover. Majora's Mask glitches. That's right. I do know of those glitches. I've just never seen it abbreviated. Okay, that's good time right there. It's actually too good time because then I'm gonna get fucked over by the cycles there, but it's fine. And this is actually a slower time than I've gotten in the past. I gotta be smarter because I can't use my damage boost there, so I actually have to be a little more patient because I can't use my I have one damage boost and I can't use it there to save time because I have to use it on the spikes. I don't even know if I can get to the spikes in time without damage boosting there. I probably can. God, I hate cycles. Ah, speedrunning cycles is the worst. If I ever make a 2D platformer where speedrunning is an intended mechanic, I will program my cycles to be dependent on not on time, but when the player actually reaches a certain point in the level. Which, I assume these cycles are to some extent. But like, oh my god, these cycles suck. Look it up and do what the guide says. There probably is a gold medal trial guide. I've gotten so far without a guide, though. I also gotta remember, I think I go the same speed air. Okay, well that's just rough. Oh wait, no, it's fine. It's a little bit unoptimal, but it's fine. I didn't miss the jump, which is what I was concerned about. We are pretty far behind, though. Yeah, so this one always comes in right when the player shows up. It's not necessarily cycle-based. That one's fine. Oh, god damn it. Stupid shake controls. Welcome on in, Mega. Thank you for blowing up my hamster. Alright. Yeah, I just have to damage boost there, I think. Oh, man. CFG still uses guides and he's been speedrunning a group time for 15 years. No. But think of how satisfying it would be to have done this all myself. I will say, chat, if you guys want to look up a guide and tell me if there's a routing thing that I'm not doing correctly, I'm not against that. But, like, I feel so confident in this route that I don't feel like a guide would help. Unless there just is a routing issue. Okay, that's fucked up. That's... Wait a minute, can I just roll off of that? Oh, I think I found my time save. And it was on accident. Oh, if I can do that and I haven't been this whole time, that explains everything. I lose so much time at that section. Oh, I didn't even consider the fact that I could just do that. Oh, I missed Diddy Kong. This is poppin' planks. Here's I blew $80 on the deluxe edition of the Silent Hill 2 remake. Video games just keep getting more expensive these days. That's fucked up. Okay. So if I'm able to just roll off of this... Oh my god. Yeah, of course I am. That's so much time save right there. Okay, holy shit, hold on. I could do it right now. It was a straight up routing issue. Oh, but I feel so good having discovered that. And it's fucked up. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I didn't have the health to damage boost the spike part. I still have to do that part. Skipping the barrels does save me time, but I still have to damage boost through the damn spikes. So I cannot get hit. Which is honestly really annoying. This level does not use cycles very well, in my opinion. If we're gonna have a time trial mode in the game, this level is not how you do the time trial. I mean, I'm glad it's hard, I suppose. But, oh my god. The poppin' planks, the signature of this level. The poppin' planks, the namesake of this level. I hate them. They're garbage. Oh, I'm up here now. How close am I to, like, a good route, would you say, Morgana? Oh. This level is your mob's house. I don't know what that means. This is such a... Okay, this is good, this is good, this is good. I mistimed my jump from that, though. See, I got a damage boost and time the jump well, which is going to be really hard. Like, that's just a straight-up skill check right there. Your route is slow, but your movement could be more optimized. I mean, that's what I assumed. I wonder if it's faster to go up there. Probably not. Probably doesn't matter. Again, with the skips that I've found, I feel like I don't need to worry about that anyway. We're gonna ask what the level is, so I responded by saying get to their house. You know what? Fair. That's not the right answer, but fair. It's not the right answer, but it is an answer. I'll give you that. Aww! That's the saddest way I've lost yet! Just restart the damn time trial if I die. Just make it, cause, like, you can't die and get a gold medal. It's not possible. So just don't let me keep going if I die. Just, come on now. I feel like these time trials are the reason that most people don't complete this game. I mean, it's the reason I didn't complete this game as a kid. Yeah, DK can't swim yet. He has to wait till the sequel to unlock that. Alright. Fairly decent time here. Okay, well that was fucking garbage. That was terrible on my part. That was the worst. Excellent movement on that attempt. I thought you said excellent movement attempt, and I was gonna say so true. What I just did on those barrels is an absolute disgrace. Oh, that was trash. Whew. The thing you gotta understand about movement in this game is that so many of the actions are tied to shaking your controller physically. And I, of course, have that bound to a button, because I would not be doing that. That'd be awful. I could be doing that. I have the capability to be doing that, but I binded it to a button because I'm not a psychopath. But, like, it's so much harder. Like, getting precise moves in when they're dependent on a motion control input instead of a just flat button, like, it's so more finicky than it really needs to be. You can't die and get even a silver, right? I don't think so. Mega, I take it you're watching Summer Game Fest? Is there anything interesting going on at Summer Game Fest? I'm pretty confident that no one here even knows what my tastes are, so they're not going to be able to accurately report anything to me that I'd actually be interested in, but I figured I'd ask. I hear you get to the platinum medal if there is one. I don't believe there's a platinum medal. I mean, if there is one, it's not possible. I'll be so real. I don't believe there's platinums in this, like Crash Bandicoot. Fuck. Oh. The golds are so hard already. And being a 2D platformer as opposed to a 3D platformer, there's not as many, like, movement and time save options. So I don't believe there's platinums. If there is, though, I might give one of them a shot, but I would not be able to do the whole game, I don't think. That's so fucked. That's... I can't be... My brain can't think ahead in multiple timelines simultaneously. Like, there's effectively 3 timelines that can happen at that part of the level where I just died. And there's 3 possibilities that can happen right there, and my brain cannot possibly be preparing to press the buttons for all 3 of them. Either I land in front of the crab and I can roll through it to keep my memento up, either I land on the crab and need to high bounce off of it to survive, or I just get hit by the crab and then restart the level because I got hit by the crab, and damn. If I'm gonna get hit by the crab, I can try to hold back on the controller a little bit to save myself. So that would be what I would be trying to do, but... Like, it's impossible for me to account for all 3 of those things. I can't hold all 3 of those inputs at the same time. It's not gonna work. Like, I can't prepare for that. And I guess if I... You're saying I'm getting my early level here really solid. If I get solid enough where that becomes, like, the most common action, I will probably be able to get a really good flow with that. But until then, that's just throwing me off. Oh, that was garbage. Oops. That's fine. There is some amount of leeway. Gotta remind myself, I can't restart every single mistake because there is a little bit of room for error for myself. Not to mention that I haven't even, like, I can't even get this spike damage boost correct, so, like, I need to get to this part of the level and just practice it. There we go. Okay, would it be possible? I held back, but I feel like I need to get onto this crate platform in order to get, like, a good cycle. Never mind, I did it. Oh! I don't... That's been like 2 hours in the making. Oh, shit. Oh, get this off my screen. I'm never playing this level again. Get this shit out of here. Never in my life. Alright, well now I know that a platinum medal is technically possible. And that makes me sad, but we're not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna worry about it right now. Oh, let's do some puzzle pieces on Tidal Terror to wind down. Oh my god. Way to go, you got it, I knew you would. Holy shit. That was hard. That was difficult. That was just incredibly hard. Oh, I can relax for a bit. Thank you for the celebratory hamster. You've earned a hamster. I like the idea of the channel point rewards actually being rewards for me, the streamer. It's like giving a treat to a dog. I have a feeling there was a puzzle piece in there. It's fine. Oh. Never mind. I just never... Okay. Honestly, I'll take it. That's an easy puzzle piece. I don't have to use my brain very much, and I can just play the game. Maybe I'll speedrun this level next. This feels like a fun level to speedrun. I mean, it's another cycle level, effectively. So, like... I'm already in the headspace of a cycle level, so I might as well. Oh, god damn it. The dog allegations are back. I'm never beating the dog allegations, man. You also don't get Diddy till halfway through this stage, which is interesting. Oh. Oh, there's some speedrun tech right there. Oh, come on! That's so unfortunate. Now that I got the puzzle piece, I'm practicing a route for this level. Okay, am I able to do this? Okay, I'm not able to make the jump, but I am able to do that and get back onto the vine, which might help me skip the sharks. I was holding down. I was holding down. Come on now. Okay, that one's on me. That one's not on the game. That one's on me. God, all my deaths, like, matter now, because they actually have balloons. Oh, yeah, that is the route right there. Ho-ho-ho! This is a level to speedrun. You know what? Let's do it. I think I'm gonna have fun with this one. This one is like, it's still cycle based, but it's based on like it's one cycle that it's based on that's like really exhilarating to try and test your luck on. I feel like it could be fun. Let's give it a shot. Let's do it. Let's go straight into it. Makes me so happy to see you speedrunning a game. Back when I started streaming, I was planning on speedrunning Pikmin 4, but I never did. Mayhaps I will if there's enough demand for it. I'm gonna die. Alright, I'm not here to get a good time. I gotta get a sub-minute time, though. I'm just trying to see what I can and can't get away with at the start of the level here. So I can roll onto this crab. Oh! Holy shit! Okay, I found the solution. Oh my lord! Okay, I could have totally ran for that. I'd love to see that, but you know, I'm here every stream, so I don't know how much my pity counts on that. Okay. Fuck! If I just don't waste time trying to bounce on the crabs, I actually am in a better position. If I just jump over the crabs and ignore them. Alright. I feel like I can get a silver. I got some start of the level practice, I got some end of the level practice. I feel like I can get a silver. This middle part will probably be where I fuck up the most. As long as I don't die though, I could definitely get a silver already. I'm feeling it. Unfortunate timing. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Whew. My nails are finally hydrated enough for me to feel comfortable painting them. Let's go. Let's go. Rehydrated. Battle for Bikini Bottom. A speedrun game. Speedrunning. Donkey Kong. Time trials. 200%. This stream. Hello, chat. How did that not get destroyed? What the fuck? Go! Go! I was too slow. Sure. What are you talking about? Don't act like you don't make one-word connections in your brain into huge chains like that. Come on now. We both know better. Alright. Oh! Ah, god damn it. This crab is messing up my flow, bro. Okay, if I get hit by a single crab, like, the entire cycle is thrown off. That's like the challenge of the level. So you actually, this is just a no-hit challenge, which is just mirror mode, which is good preparation for mirror mode. Spoiler alert, chat, there's mirror mode in this game. And it's the final requirement for completion. You motherfucker. The waves were gone. Come on now. This game is brutal. I love it. I love to be at my wit's end because I'm being challenged by a video game. It doesn't happen often these days. I thought I was gonna bounce on that guy, I won't lie. Go! Oh! Just get out of my way, bro. No! Bro! The back of the wave is the most lethal part. Mirror mode, Mario Kart Wii. So yeah, the hard mode of Donkey Kong Country Returns is called mirror mode, where you have to play the level in you know, typical Mario Kart inverted fashion, where like the level's flipped. But you also have one heart. There is no Diddy Kong, and there's no checkpoints. So it's hard mode. The mirror is more of a gimmick for it. I honestly don't know why the stages are inverted. I don't know why they feel the need to mirror them, but yeah. Mirror mode is just, it's pretty much just hard mode. And hard mode counts towards completion as well. What I'm trying to say is, we're probably going to be doing this for a while, chat. You fucking crab! Twilight Princess Wii is inverted? What? Like the entire game? What was with the Wii and having inverted hard modes? It's like a specifically like a Wii thing. I got pretty close despite the fact that I got hit. I like this level. Honestly, the vibes of this level are just better. Like, this level just has better vibes. Come on, dude. It's not just me, right? The wave hitbox stays on screen longer than it should, right? That's not just me, right? They inverted Twilight Princess because you swing with motion controls. They wanted Link to be right-handed, so instead of editing his model, they just flipped the entire game. Is that actually true? That's such a drastic and ridiculous measure to take. Bro, you gotta love the Wii era for being just absolutely ridiculous. And for this absolute banger. Let's go. Let's go! Huge! Huge speed! God damn it! Oh my god. There's no wave there! I've got the stream pulled up on my dashboard. I can see it like a couple seconds behind. I should not have died there. There was not even a wave on screen when I died. This is bullshit. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh. That's fine, I just have to adapt. You know, it gives me solace knowing that the crazy juiced up G Fuel employee that did these time trials, like I said, G Fuel employee, like he worked for G Fuel. No, he had to deal with that too. So I'll take it. You know what? I can deal with it. So some parts of both versions trip me up because I grew up with both. God, it sounds like it's like having one of your eyes upside down. Oh, you damn crab. You're gonna mess up my funky flow! No, you're not. No, you're not. You thought. Go! Holy moly! God damn it. You damn shark. It's worse because one of my eyes is way worse, and the games are inverted. I meant like one of your eyes is like rotated, you know? Humans are very adaptable creatures. You can do this. This is true. Some define consciousness as the ability to extend one's physical self. That's not as relevant as I thought it was when I said it. I'm just gonna kill myself. I'm gonna pretend like I killed myself on purpose. Some of the later dungeons really trip me up because for some reason I only remember them inverted. It's terrible. Yeah, no, that sounds awful. Why did they do that? I'm still confused as to why Nintendo did that. Like, sure, it's quick and easy, but like, oh my god, that sucks. That's such a terrible decision. We take the damage boost because I get healed right here. All right, nice. Whew, that was pretty good. That one was way faster. Oh my god. I did that in like a 1/8 of the time I did the other level. All right. Let's get to Sloppy Sands. That's not time trial. Oops. Beep beep. Feels good. Getting these 2 gold medals feels great. Yeah, let's do Sloppy Sands. I don't remember this level, so this is probably not going to go very well. I should probably do the speedrun after I beat the level, right? Should I just go 1 level at a time? That way it's like all fresh in my brain and I can just do all of it at once. That's probably the way to do it. I don't know for certain, though. Oh, it's this level. That's unfortunate. Okay, can I get... Okay. First hurdle of Sloppy Sands. I got another gold. I did. I got a gold in Tidal Terror. I told you it'd be way easier. Bro, sometimes he just does not do the start. Like, I'm hitting the button and everything. Maybe I should actually physically shake my controller. You know, let's do it. Okay, that's gonna be awful for my arms. I'm not doing that. Sorry, Nintendo. Your awesome gimmick is not suitable for me right now. Okay, I think it is just... I don't think there's a way for me to... Yeah, because these don't fire until they load onto screen, so there's no way for me to get past that without... So I just have to actually do what you have to do there. What? That's fucking Bologna. God damn it. Okay, the physical shaking actually does not work at all. How fast is this section, though? Oh, damn it, I fell. Can I get up there? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, I have to take the vine here. That's fine. We'll start with a copper. Or a bronze. Not copper. It is not copper. It's not copper. I can start with the bronze, that's fine. We got some intel. I hate shake controls. I remember being so excited to play Sonic Rider Zero Gravity because the music slaps and it instantly damaged my arm from having to whip around the controller. Yeah, mandatory motion controls. I don't hate them, but they should never be mandatory. Like, they just, I don't hate them, but they shouldn't exist. No, I understand why so many Wii games bound stuff to, like, the shake of the controller, and it's just because the Wiimote just did not have enough buttons, like, just straight up. The Wii remote had way too little buttons. So, like, I get why a lot of games added things that could just be buttons as a motion control feature, because there just wasn't enough buttons on the damn controller. But, like, it really sucks. I feel like every Wii game should have a mod that just patches out the motion control requirement, you know? Unless it's like an explicitly motion controlled title. Yeah, we damage boost there, that's fine. It saves us enough time. Although this part is cycled, so it doesn't save us that much time. Alright, up to silver. Went straight from bronze to silver, pretty good. Can we go straight from silver to gold? That is the question. I'm about 9 seconds behind, so probably not, but we'll see. Like, I just can never play that game because mapping it via emulation doesn't work well enough. Yeah, mandatory motion controls are rough. They're, like, kind of cool, I suppose, but they are rough. Yeah, just damage boost through that. I don't know how... There's a heal barrel right after this. I don't know how to get through that, so... Oh, I did not think I was going to land that. Okay, I'm doing too much damage boosting, though. That was huge time loss for me there. So I'm glad I got past it this time. Can I get into the tower quickly? Alright, getting in at around 42 seconds. Oh, taking damage on the vines doesn't pause time. Or doesn't stop you from moving. That's huge. That's huge, chat. And then we're stuck on this cycle. If it's another cycle that just fucks everything up for me, I'm gonna be so pissed. It's fine. I don't need Diddy after this point. Okay. Whew. They're cool when someone who can do them is playing LOL. Like in Twilight Princess, the motion is super minor, so I can handle it. It's just a light swing. The Sonic Rider Zero Gravity wanted me to yoink the controller. I think, when are we gonna invent a game? Like, when are we gonna, I always say invent, I don't know why. When are we gonna make a game that requires you to physically throw the controller? Wait a minute, wasn't that just babysitting, mama? No, no, no. Don't shake the baby. I'm shaking that baby. I'm shaking that baby every day of the week, and you cannot stop me. See, because of the motion controls, I just lost time there. Like, I actually just straight up lost time there. And I know it's actually impossible to climb this tower fast enough in the amount of time that I have. So I can just restart. I have to get in I, have to get in before 40 seconds, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. Mama made you lose time for shaking the baby. She's listening. That was a cool chain and all, but it wasn't fast. There's that style points don't matter when you're on the clock. Come on now. Why did it stop? Why did it stop? Why did it stop? Why did it stop? I was spamming the roll button and he just stopped rolling. What the fuck? Part of this sucks because I have the game, and maybe I should change this, but I have the game mapped to I have the game in nunchuck mode, which means that in order to do proper motion control, you have to shake both the nunchuck and the Wii remote technically, which has caused me some problems already. But so far it hasn't caused an issue with speedrunning, but if it does, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, come on, bro. Oh, come on. That sucks. That so sucks. Yeah, I don't have enough time for this. Oh, man. That's fine. Fell asleep to a horror video and wasn't even woken up by the jump scares. I don't feel like jump scares are a good wake-up measure, even if people are, like, easily startled by them. But anyway, welcome on in, Scoop. If I'm gonna damage boost through that part, I think I'm wasting time trying to get the barrels up. I don't know if that barrel's a waste of time either. Okay, I got in a little faster. I don't think I got in fast enough to actually complete the place, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay, well, now I don't have enough time because I got greedy. We love falling asleep to horror. Shoutouts to horror. Shoutouts to horror, probably the biggest hit or miss genre of all time, if we're being real. Yeah, I think I'm wasting my time. Promise landing on one of these after taking damage from one is going to be a little tricky, but it is. I think it is the fastest thing to do. God, I still feel so accomplished from the gold medal of the first stage. Like, that stage was infuriating, but I feel so accomplished finally doing it. I'm a little concerned, though, because the next world is the ruins. And while recently I've been really vibing with the soundtrack of the ruin world, I don't think I'm going to vibe with the aesthetics that much. Oh, the timing on that's going to be really tricky. I don't know if it's worth it, actually. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to vibe with the aesthetics of the ruin world, so I might enjoy speedrunning it less. But we'll see. Shoutouts to B, not being scared of horror, but being scared of the my final message meme video. Yeah, I think you just have a different version of horror. Okay, this is not possible. Alright, I'm getting a little too big for my britches here. I wonder if Ice is scared of that video. Ice, you in chat, can you confirm? Confirm or deny? I feel like that's a video you'd find scary. And then everyone else would go, how? Except for Morgana. Ice, do you know the meme video of my final message goodbye with like the rat? Ice, would you say that's a scary video? Nah, sounds funny. I feel like I gotta send you the video now for Morgana's sake. I feel like she could use your validation. I'll dig it up in a second here. Yeah, I think that barrel's a waste of time. Fuck that barrel. This barrel's not a waste of time because it's incredibly hard to hit that jump if I don't get it. Whew! I got in before 40 seconds. This is huge, chat. This is huge, chat. Is there any way for me to get onto this thing early? Because it loses me so much time. It's fine, don't need Diddy. Damn, I was so close. I was so close. Why is this on Bing Videos? Oh god. Don't play the video out of my speakers. Stop that. There's so many versions of this. Okay, here's the one I'm talking about. Oh, you already sent it to Eggman Mafia? Damn it, you beat me to the punch. Well, I guess I'm going back to speedrunning. We skip that barrel. We don't go for any cool jumps here. Fuck, but if I short hop that, then I lose the Diddy Meister. I need to minimize my barrel grabs, I feel like. Oh, man. Bro, pound, Donkey Kong, you're losing me so much time. I might have to change some dolphin settings after this. Then again, this part is cycled. I don't know how to get here in a reasonable amount of time. Like, I don't know when, so that cycle is definitely dependent on load, like how close you are to it. I don't know where it loads, so I don't know like what time I need to get to. I don't know how to like cycle that well. I am alone on finding the rat scary. The rat is funny. He's a funny rat. New and niche analog horror series that plays into my interests based off one specific ad, to my knowledge. Just what I need today. I cannot take analog horror seriously. As someone who grew up with both DVDs and VHS types simultaneously, I find nothing scary about analog horror. It's literally just like, wow guys, you discovered VHS tapes, you did it. Congratulations. I find absolutely, it's not, the format of a VHS tape is not inherently scary. And in fact, if anything, it subtracts from the horror experience for me a lot of the time, because it's just so goofy, because a lot of the horror just comes from, like, it being a VHS tape, and it's like, yeah, VHS tapes are goofy. I like them. This is not scary. The only thing I fear is everything in the movie 9. What? God damn it, I'm getting fucking pinched by crabs while trying to read chat. What the hell? Here, chime in for me, Morgana. The vibes that the meme gives off is solidarity for our fallen comrades, which is not scary. It is more solemn, melancholy, if you will, and very funny. No! God damn it! Ah, you... Ah, I hope no one was looking at the stream when that happened. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's a voodoo ragdoll movie. I think I know what you're talking about, actually. I have a vague memory of what you're talking about, Ice. That movie is scary. Like, just the way it looks. I think I remember what you're talking about. Isn't that one where, like, a bunch of, like, voodoo dolls come to life and, like, an AI has taken over Earth and killed all the humans? Is that right? And there's, like, a big spider robot that's the AI? What the hell? Welcome on in, Raiders, to my peak anger at the speedrunning. Thank you for the raid, JJDV. How's it going? We're trying to get gold medals on Donkey Kong levels. It's way harder than I thought it would be, I'll be honest. Not cash cussing at the Raiders. Hey man, it could have been worse. DK is going alright. JJ, we're trying to get gold medals, because they're a completion requirement. And, we're only in the second world. I'm trying to get all the gold medals in each world before I move on to the next one. We're only in the second world, and, there have been some good medals, and then there's been some bad medals. The motion controls for this level are really making the gold medal a pain. Alright. I go into the sub area at 4189. This is not going to be enough time to get to the top, I don't think. Well, definitely not if I do that. Okay. I need to try something. I need to try something. Give me just a second, chat. I don't know if the game's going to disappear when I do this, but I need to, real quick, just real quick, I'm just going to need to add, to my very real Wii. I just need to add motion controls to my nunchuck real quick. Don't worry about it. I feel like I'll have more consistent results if I'm actually shaking the controller when I'm at that part. And I believe that'll do it. Let's give that a try. I did not mean to do that. Oops. Well, I accidentally just ran a 3-minute ad break. Your Wii pointer looks weird. Don't worry about it. But yeah, welcome on in. Let's give this a shot. I just completely on accident ran an ad break. That is so, oops. Well, these pre-rolls are now off for an hour, I guess. I did that completely on accident. I'm so sorry. I didn't get any ads? That is surprising. Yeah, I totally just clicked the ad break button. It should be fine, though. I don't think I'm gonna make any progress while people are out. Chat, the ads were on accident, don't worry. Yeah, subs don't get the ads anyway. But yeah, that completely accidental ads on my part. Oh, physically shake the controller! Oh man, that's gonna not be annoying to do at all. I know I'm not physically able to get a gold medal, but I might as well try, you know? I might as well practice this part so I don't mess it up on a run like that, you know, where I don't mess it up on a run that's actually promising. Gots to go, here's the lurk. Thank you for the raid, JJ, thank you for the lurk. Welcome on in, Silverdown, by the way. If you could hear me. I swear to God. Sometimes this barrel hits this crab, sometimes this barrel does not hit this crab. These crabs are RNG. These crabs are RNG. And I don't mean like in the typical use of RNG where they're random. I mean these crabs are actual random number generators. I swear. These crabs are what the game's randomness relies on. All of the cycles, every single random element of this game, it's all dictated by the crabs. It's a grand conspiracy. You thought my banana conspiracy was bad? I got a new one. Crabs control randomness. Nothing, if we didn't have crabs, nothing in the universe would be random. Oh, that's so much easier. Oh. Before 40, alright, we have a chance, I think. We got into here sub 40. Just need to not lose Diddy Kong here. Actually, I don't think I need Diddy Kong for any of this. I can take this part slow because of the cycle up here. I don't know when this loads in, though. I'm not going to be able to make it. I know from experience that there's a little bit of time save I could do right there that I haven't been doing. Wait! Wait! Oh! We did it, chat! Oh! Let's go! Oh! That's so glad! What did I just say? Oh my god. Whoo! We did it! Welcome on in, Marvis fan. I assume you're watching Game Fest. How's Game Fest going? Is there anything interesting? Any other interesting to report? I gotta take a break. I can't just hop into Peaceful Pier right away. I gotta take a break. Whew! Game Fest ended? Oh, it's just over now? Oh, hell yeah. Well, did anything interesting happen at Game Fest? That was honestly shorter than I thought it'd be. Oh my god. Whew! That was hype. Alright. Well, we got 4 more levels we have to speedrun before I go to the boss. I think I'll do Stormy Shore, just because we spent a lot of time on the puzzles for this level. Wait, did we? No, that was Cannon Cluster. Wait, what is Stormy Shore? This is the octopus level. I have just signed up for something. Oops. Welcome on in, Charles, by the way. Only things of note were a Lego game and Sonic X Shadow. Okay, so Sonic X Shadow was at Game Fest. That is cool, I suppose. I do care about that game, but I don't know if I care about that game enough to watch Summer Game Fest. Even though I knew it would be at Summer Game Fest. Whew. I'm gonna die. Ha! The instant I fell into that barrel on accident, like, we're dead. There was an Inside Out 2 trailer as well, but Andrew had to hide the footage due to copyright. Wait, it's for just the actual movie? This Stanley Parable guy is making a farming sim that might have a cool twist. I don't know whether to be excited for that or concerned about that. There's so many farming sim, like trashy farming game sims on the market right now. I don't know if I want another one. But on the other hand, it is Stanley Parable guy. Like, there's probably something interesting about it. Although I've never been into the Stanley Parable myself, so... Yeah, we just take that damage, it's fine. Me when I fall in a pit. But yeah, was that everything of note? You tell me there was no Persona 6 trailer? I can't believe this. Literally the only thing I would have been hyped to see in the moment would have been that, and who would have guessed it didn't happen. I didn't think it would. God, there's so many things going on in the background, I can barely tell where the platforms are. Like, those trees are messing me up. By the way, they mentioned Persona 4. They mentioned Persona 6, or Beta mentioned the Persona 6 leak? How is it an either-or situation? I'm confused. I really doubt the guy who made the game with deconstructive writing about video games as a whole is going to make an uninteresting game. I'll be so real though, Dismond, I find Stanley Parable uninteresting. So I think the descriptor of uninteresting game might be a bit subjective. I do not care about the Stanley Parable. at all. That game has always been incredibly boring to me. And I know it's just me. I know people love that game, but it's like, I don't care. I could not care less. It's good, like, nice. See, that's what the nerd emoji's for. There we go. Now that's some good use of the nerd emoji. I mean, it really is just as simple as I don't play games for a philosophical exercise. I don't, like, dislike philosophy or anything, but, like, I'm not playing a game for I'm not playing a game for, like, a philosophical commentary or, like, a deconstruction of, like, and, like, a meta thing. You know what I mean? If you make a game where all you do is walk around and, like, listen to a guy talk to you, like, I'm not gonna be interested. There's gotta be something to engage my brain with, you know? I've always maintained that, like, story, I mean, most people, I think, agree with this, right? But when it comes to video games, story should supplement the gameplay, not be the main focus. And if you make a game that is just walking around where the narrative is the focus, you've lost me. I don't care how good the narrative is. Like, why would I play it? You know, why not just watch someone else play it? Or just read a breakdown on a wiki? Oh, damn it. The nice thing is I'm making pretty good time. Oh. Damn, my brain is for some reason not registering the fact that there's going to be octopus tentacles in my face. I gotta be ready for that. You don't watch TV or movies, which explains it. No, I don't. I don't find it to be a good use of my time. I'll be so real. You can't gatekeep when I use the nerd emoji redeem. I'm just saying my intent behind it was when I was being the nerd emoji, not to scare me. The point of it is to call me out. Also, chat, it is dog hype hour. Welcome on in, Acrylic. It is dog hype hour. Knowing where I'm able to get away with not jumping is probably really helpful for this level. And I'm drowning. Goodbye, chat. The movies you do watch are memorable at the very least. I mean, I don't watch movies for story. Typically, I watch a movie because I think it's gonna be entertaining. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think, is there any medium where I do, like, ingest just stories in general? I don't know if there is. I think the last time... I don't know. I don't think there's any story that's ever really made me... I don't know. I'm trying to think... I don't know. The last movie I watched... What was the last movie I watched? Was it Oppenheimer? I can't remember. I will say Oppenheimer was incredibly disappointing. I did not like Oppenheimer. But I don't think Oppenheimer's the last movie I watched. I don't know. I think my thing might be when it comes to stories is that my standards for them are probably a lot higher than most people's. Which is fine. I'm not really looking for story anyway. I don't believe Cash has ever liked a book in his life. It's not true. I have enjoyed Fahrenheit 451. I've enjoyed The Scarlet Letter. Those are the two that I was thinking of earlier when I was trying to think of stories that I've read and actually liked. Other books that come to mind are nonfiction, so I'm not going to count those. because I do think that's a different ballpark than what we're talking about right now. But that is not true. There are books that I have read and I have enjoyed. Most of them are nonfiction, but there are fiction ones that I have enjoyed. But most books I don't enjoy. A lot of the time I find a book is being pretentious and full of itself. Or I just don't care. But again, most of the books I've read have been, you know, school assigned because I don't go out of my way to read typically. And if I am reading something, it's probably like a book to build my skills and not like a story. So to be fair, there is that context, important context behind it. But no, I just think my story standards, I do believe, are a little higher than most people's. And I'm not saying that to like gloat or anything. If anything, it's a bad thing because it means I can't enjoy as many things. But that would be my guess for it. Anyway, long story short, the Stanley Parable's boring. I don't care if it has really clever writing. It's a snooze fest, bro. I'm not doing anything. I drowned. Fahrenheit 451, more like Celsius 232.78. I forgot I bring up that I like Fahrenheit 451 all the time. Fahrenheit was actually one of my least favorite books I ever read, so I think it's really funny that he likes it the most. I despise that book. I love Fahrenheit 451. It's one of the very few times that I've ever read a fiction novel and it's actually been thought-provoking. You know, a lot of the time I read a fiction novel and I think it's bullshit. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. This is stupid. Or like, that's just dumb, or I'm just not interested. But for that one, I can't really place my finger on why, but for that one, it was interesting. And I think it has to do with because as a whole, the book is portraying civilization without knowledge. You know, it tackles an issue that I myself am now trying to tackle, which is just an overwhelming amount of ignorance. You know what I mean? Just the idea of a permeating of like ignorance ending society effectively is what the book is about. That premise does interest me because I do agree with it. I do agree that like sheer ignorance will probably be our downfall. Cat streams aren't thought-provoking, they're just provoking. I mean, I don't try to be thought-provoking. I had to pull myself from shackles to get me to read those books for school. It gets so irritated. Yeah, most school books sucked. I mean, most school books I just didn't read. Like, what are they gonna do? But I did read 451. I read Scarlet Letter. I was not as interested in Scarlet Letter, but I was, like, mildly interested. Basically, what happened with Scarlet Letter was I was provided two options. I was either reading the Scarlet Letter or I was reading Pride and Prejudice. And I picked the Scarlet Letter. Most people picked Pride and Prejudice. I picked the Scarlet Letter because it's just more interesting. I'll be real. I don't care. I don't want to read Pride and Prejudice. I don't care if it's about classism. I don't care. I don't care. Stupid English love story. Skipped. Don't want to read. I bought a collection of Jane Austen books. No, I've never bought a book in my life. I have never bought a book. I would consider it. But I have never bought a book. It's probably gonna be that way for a little while longer. I feel like this is a damage boost level, but I don't know where I need the damage boost. These are the furthest I've ever made it, though. Oh, you could hella just drop down that entire thing. That's so unfortunate. I missed that. Oh, man. I'd pick anything to avoid Pride and Prejudice. Sounds pretty ignorant of you, Cash. Not interested. I have really sloppy movement in this level. Oh, man. CSB fan. Damn it. Whew. I'm just gonna take a real quick breather. Alright, let's retry. Sonic X Shadows, a digital-only deluxe edition. I hate games that do that. A digital-only deluxe. So, like, there's no physical digital, or there's no physical deluxe edition? Then? So, like, there's no way to buy the game physically and it be the deluxe version. The deluxe version comes with, what, a digital art book and the soundtrack, right? They leaked that yesterday, right? Am I remembering that correctly? Dude, physical art books are awesome. Not releasing an art book physically sucks. I feel like you don't look like my book based off the fact that you stated you don't like thought-provoking books. My book is focused on making you think about your life. I don't know if I don't like thought-provoking books because I don't like I don't know if it's because I don't like like foundationally I don't like thought-provoking books, or if it's because it's really hard to write a good thought-provoking book that doesn't just make me angry at it. You know what I mean? Because I think we can all agree, a book that's supposed to be thought-provoking but actually just sucks, like, nobody likes that. This is a long level, I just realized. Oh, you fall faster than the camera. That's bad. Oh, there goes Diddy Kong. Wait, I'm at the end of the level. I remember this. No! Oh! 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 Fuck. Points! Aw, 72 milliseconds off. That sucks, dude. Today's early access, digital art book and soundtrack, extra background music, and extra level that releases in winter. Okay, it's typical Sonic monetization, seems like. I love nonfiction books. I can spend all day just reading nonfiction. Actually, remember every nonfiction book I read. Nonfiction is where it's at for me. For sure. I still don't read a lot of nonfiction because I just don't read a lot in general. But nonfiction is infinitely more interesting and I feel like valuable, personally. I feel like for me, what I'm able to learn from the most and what sparks the most inward reflection on my part is learning from the past and real events that have happened. And also it's just interesting. Like, even with all that introspection nonsense out of the, like, taken out of account, like, it's just interesting learning about the past. And it's important, you know? I'm a huge nonfiction guy, even though, again, I don't read a lot of books. But, like, if I'm gonna read a book, it's either gonna be to learn a skill, or it's gonna be nonfiction. I don't think I'm ever gonna read a fiction book ever again in my life. I'll be so real. Nonfiction is arguably more difficult to write for. In what way would you say, Dismond? I would agree it takes a different skill set for sure, but I don't know about necessarily harder. But I'm curious to hear your argument for it, for why it would be harder. I wonder if I should just damage boost through that. Researching and compiling stuff in a different way. I mean, yeah, that is hard. I'd say that's probably easier than, like, writing nonfiction, though. I would say research and compilation of research is probably a different, not just a different skill set, but I would argue a different kind of skill entirely from, oh, that's bad. That's bad for time. Entirely from writing fiction. I would say writing for fiction is more of like an art skill, whereas research and compilation is more of a technical skill. I don't know if y'all necessarily agree with that, but that's where I feel I would say that's the goal, or that's the differentiator there. I like writing fake histories from fake countries, or alternate histories for real countries. You're an alternate history guy, huh, Acrylic? I recently discovered the alternate history community. I don't know if I vibe with it, I'll be real. Shout out to when I read the entire European history section of my library as a young teen, and they still have very few books I haven't read. Yeah, how much Europe? My opinion, author's best work comes from their imagination. They are creatives after all, but with nonfiction, they are merely writing out facts that you can already find on Wikipedia. It's more gray, less vibrant than the creativity and charm put into a fictional world. I think this is just kind of highlighting what kind of brains you guys have, chat. I don't value a book based on its creativity. I mean, nonfiction and fiction are separate for a reason. They're entirely different kinds of books. Like, the only similarity is that they're words on paper. I researched my history to make sure it's possible. To make sure it was possible, not just because it looks cool. Good thing you're writing a story about how the world would differ if the Congress of Vienna was more punishing to France. I have a friend who's a history major. I don't know enough about history to really, like, appreciate alternate history at all, because I have very little... Oh my god! I have very little, like, perspective on history to begin with, which makes it hard to understand alternate history, obviously. Oh, I hit my head. Whew. But I don't know. I don't know how to feel about alternate history. I feel like in one aspect it's kind of cool that there's like just a bunch of people that like spend a bunch of time thinking about, I don't know. Alternate history is basically just a subset of like just, you know, it's all hypotheticals, right? It's just it's evolved hypotheticals, you know. And so I don't know. I can't tell if I like hypotheticals or not. I never really engage with hypotheticals That's also because most of the time if I'm engaging in a hypothetical, it's like worse. So like it's not good for me to be thinking about it. Shoutouts to real life fan fiction. Now that's a very demeaning way to refer to alternate history. I don't know what point I was trying to make about alternate history. I've just never really thought about it too hard. Again, because real history is so important. I've just never really bothered to think about alternative history of like, well, what if that didn't happen? Because my brain is always like, okay, well, that did happen, and what are we going to do about it? You know what I mean? I just don't have the time to wonder about, okay, but what if it was different? I value my time. You know, I value my time. That's why I'm speedrunning Donkey Kong. An accomplishment that no one will remember. But it makes me happy. God, I gotta remember I don't have to jump there. It looks like I have to jump, but I don't. I don't know what alternate history is, but I've written fiction before that I suppose who classifies that, not sure. Alternate history, from my understanding at least, is basically just, what if this historical event either didn't happen or played out differently? And then figuring out the, like, the ripple effect that change, like the butterfly effect that one change would have on the course of history. So basically, alternate history is like, how would our world be different if this one event was altered in this way? And it can be kind of, don't get me wrong, I think it can be interesting, especially if you're like someone who's really into it. For me though, I'm not a hypotheticals guy. So, it's not like with some things where I just can't even entertain the concept because it's like, this is a complete waste of my time. It's not like that for me, but it's also like, I'm not invested in it because it's not real, I guess is how I'd put it. Because it's like, and again, I don't have a very good historical grip, so like I can't really appreciate alternate history to begin with. I don't know, I'm pretty indifferent to it, I guess. But these damn jellyfish. That's the saddest death I've ever had. My book takes place in a colorless world. There is no charm due to the past character's action. I remember, that brings me back. I still am. I mean, those close to me would argue very much that I still am. But as a kid, I was obsessed with color. Like, genuinely obsessed. And I remember, I sat down one day at the family computer and I booted up Microsoft Word and I went, I'm gonna write a book about a world that doesn't have any color, where our heroes have to restore the color to it. I wrote down, I was like, I'm gonna write this in Microsoft Word. It's gonna be awesome. So I sat down and I read it. And when I say I was really obsessed with color, I really mean it, because what I did in this Microsoft Word document was every single time a color was mentioned by name, I would change the text color of it to match the color it was saying for no reason. I just thought it was really fun. And this is what I did with my free time as a child. I was incredibly bored and lonely. You're still obsessed with color, you're not fooling anyone. I'm not changing the color of the text to match what it says crazy though anymore, or obsessed anymore. I don't go that far with it. I still do love to organize things by color, but that's just how I organize. You could write that book and it would get 20 million TikTok likes. That's so true! I should have kept writing it. Aw, damn. Oh, Scoop, saying you're lazy for having everything in your head but not having it actually written down on paper. That's just my life. Do you know how much of the CNR 3 story is still not written down, even though it's been in development for like 3.5 years now? So much of the CNR3 story is still not written down. Not a single drop of the RPG story I've been cooking up is written down, but it's all in my brain. Even just thinking about it and, like, solving narrative issues with it and, like, brainstorming with it, I would argue is still progress on writing. I don't think it needs to physically be on a piece of paper. Obviously, it's easier to, like, keep it set in stone and, like, work with it if it's written on paper. I do think it's good to have it written on paper, but I don't think not having it written on paper is not working on it, if that makes sense. And I have to believe that, or else I haven't been doing shit with my RPG for the past 2 months. I wonder if that low path that I took on accident is actually faster. That'd be funny. So with Sonic X Shadow, chat, I have questions. It's impossible. Let me be real. So, Sonic Generations is my favorite Sonic game. It's impossible for me to be excited for a Sonic game. So, I am not excited for Sonic X Shadow Generations. And it's not because I don't like the game. It's because I don't trust Sega. And I feel like I'm very valid in that. My question is, how's it looking so far? Is it looking like a game that I'd actually want to play? Is it looking like they butchered original Generations? Does the Shadow content... And try not to have your shadow biases determine this, but does it look like the shadow content is going to be on par with what OG Generations offered? It would be a challenge to do that because the development team is completely different nowadays. But how's it looking? Should I be excited for it? Should I be giving it more of a chance? Because again, I just cannot trust a Sonic game to be good. Like I have to play the Sonic game myself before I'm like, you know what, that was fun. I cannot trust a Sonic game to be good. It's not possible. It is not within my biology. I'm just not capable of doing that. God damn it. Okay, Automod, you need to chill. You need to chill out. Okay, we're talking about writing books. Climax is not a sexual term in this context. Automod, I'm sending you to the Slimer. You're in timeout. Haven't seen a single trailer, but Shadow hot, so 10 out of 10. It's probably gonna be really short, but I think it'll be good. Being short's not a concern. Original Generations was short. Again, I would much rather, I've always maintained this, I would much rather have a short Sonic game that is really good than a long Sonic game that is absolute dog shit. Like, I would much rather have a short Sonic game that is good and replayable than a long Sonic game that just sucks. Generations has always been that short, just really good Sonic game that like is just actually fun, you know, which can't be said about all the Sonic games. Go to the timeout cornfield. Autobot just outed themselves on the climax sensor. I know. Apparently Shadow Gens is gonna have an open world hub from Frontiers. That's a bad sign. That is a bad sign. That's a bad sign. It doesn't, like, for me, it doesn't even matter if that hub world's good. It's just, like, the fact that that's one of their priorities scares me. The fact that giving it an giving Sonic Generations of all games an open world hub is one of their priorities tells me that they do not understand what original Generations is. Like, that's a red flag for me. I guess we'll have to see, though. I'm still mad about the digital deluxe thing, though. I'm mad because the art book only being digital sucks. Like, I'm not even much of an art guy, but I do have some physical art books, and they're really cool. I don't look through them that much, but, like, physical art books for games, I really do appreciate. And I can appreciate a physical art book for a game that, even if I don't care about it. And, like, the fact that it's digital only. Like, really, man? Really, Sega? You had to do that to us? Yeah, just gonna go past this. Damage boost. You squid! You squid! God, I hate Splatoon. Oh. God damn it. It's not Sonic Generations, though. It's a separate game. Okay, hold on. Can someone explain to me what the hell Sonic X Shadow Generations is then? Is this like a Mario and Luigi remakes situation where it's like a side game mode they're adding on to the original game? Okay, so that is what it is. It's alright, it's Bowser's Fury, Mario Luigi-esque kind of thing where it's just a complete side game mode. Okay, yeah. That's not as bad then. It's still concerning though. For me. I don't know. I just don't think I'm gonna enjoy the Shadow segments, I'll be real. I don't think I care about the Shadow part of Sonic X Shadow at all, but we'll see. I want to be able to give it a chance, because I know so many of my friends care about it. But I feel nothing. I feel nothing. Oh! I almost just instinctively quit right there, but I did not get hit. I'm glad I did not. Oh, you can skip that? That's huge knowledge to have! Oh, chat. We are so golden, chat! Let's go! That one was not too bad. Whew. Shadow the Hedge hot. I haven't seen a single thing about it, so I'm curious. To be fair, I haven't seen much about it either. But that's honestly my strategy. Because I just... Again, I know, I assume you guys understand this, chat, but I can't trust Sega. I cannot trust Sega. I don't care what marketing material they put out. It does not matter. I cannot trust the marketing material of a Sega game. I just can't do it. I cannot do it. I have no reason to. I have absolutely no reason to. I remember I was giving Frontiers a hard time when they first showed it off, and people I knew at the time were like, come on, you gotta give it a chance. It's an early build. Lo and behold, there were no changes in the final version. And, like, that happened with Forces from what I hear as well. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I cannot give them the benefit of doubt on these things. And I don't feel like that's unfair of me to say. Ow! Alright, the game thinks it's unfair, though. They blasted my ass. Oh! Oh my god, I got that line, chat! That's fine. Just carry on. Just carry on. Just carry on. I have 5 seconds to get to the end of this level. It's right there. Alright. First try! That's a first try gold medal. The first... Oh my god, the first time I've done that. Whoo! Whoo! Yeah, fair, but also shadow hot. I feel like I'm being peer pressured into thinking Shadow is interesting. I feel like I'm being peer pressured into liking Shadow. It's not gonna happen. I wholeheartedly believe, I mean, this is another reason to do it. I wholeheartedly believe that if we added Shadow to CNR3, he would be infinitely better written than he's ever been. I'll be so real. I will make that statement. It's bold, I know. Especially because I know Morgana really likes 06 Shadow. But I'm making it. I'm making it. It's a bold claim, but I'm making it. I feel like we could write him better than he ever has been written. Okay, there's a lot of red crabs on this level. I gotta be careful. I'm a firm believer in the principle that sometimes you just gotta delude yourself into thinking 6 out of 10 media is 10 out of 10. No, I agree, Disbin. I agree. I agree. I don't think something needs to be perfect for it to be enjoyable. I don't, and that's, I understand that, you know, this is a 2-minute speedrun. This is gonna be absolute hell. Anyway, I understand that, you know, media doesn't need to be perfect. Sometimes a piece of media can just be a 6 out of 10, and like that's good. That's good enough, you know. And I agree with that. But as a person, I will always find the flaws in something, and I will always point them out. Especially because my whole thing is game design. If a game has flaws in it, you know I'm gonna point them out. Like, you know, my brain is trained to look for them. My brain is trained to think about them. My brain is trained to think of solutions for them. That's just how I operate. Which does, in turn, make it harder to enjoy things sometimes, I will admit. But, oh well. I do agree, though, that for most people, that is the way to think. Like, if something is worth if a game is worth $60 for you, even if most people think it's trash, then, like, good for you. Like, you should buy it. If it's worth $60 for you, then you should buy it. That's why I generally don't hop on or I'm not super, like, concerned about the $70 AAA games at this point, because it's like, the only game I have bought that's $70 so far was worth $70 for me. Like, a game being $70 just means I'm going to be buying less games in the future. It doesn't, it's not a big deal to me. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now, chat. I also do not know how much relative time I have left. I have outsped the whale by a ridiculous margin. Mr. Whale, could you come back? I need to hit the bonus barrel. Oh god, this is gonna be nerve-wracking. Beam, 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 beam. Hallelujah! That's unfortunate. It's not there. I overall dislike Shadow as a character with like 3 exceptions. Part of me wants to replay, maybe we can do this sometime, Morgana. Part of me wants to replay Shadow's story in 06 just to see why you like him so much. Because I'll be so real, I was not really paying attention when I played it. Because I didn't expect there to be anything of substance worth paying attention to. So I'm curious. But again, I do think we could probably do him better than Sega ever has. I don't know. I don't find Shadow interesting. I feel like just Shadow, he needs something a little more for him to be interesting, you know? I know this is kind of bold coming from me, but like Shadow really just does feel like the classic 2000s era of like, we gotta add the dark version of our main hero as the antagonist, you know what I mean? That was like a crazy trend back then, and he just feels like a part of that trend and not really like an interesting character to me, you know? Like, I view Shadow the same way, this is probably gonna set some people off, I view Shadow the same way as I view Shadow Mario from Sunshine, where it's just like, it's just the villain but evil, you know what I mean? And it's not super interesting to me. But I don't know. There could be something there. There could be something there. I'm gonna have to think about how I would write Shadow if I was forced to, you know. Shadow's heavily based off Vegeta without all of Vegeta's substance. I'll say this though. Shadow, character design wise, I think Shadow is cool. Visually speaking, I think he's cool. Writing wise, I think he's boring. He could be cool though. He's not, I don't think he's fundamentally flawed. I just don't think anyone really ever tries with him. I've gone on for literal hours about how Shadow just being a little Vegeta but worse. And the few times he's written well hurt my heart so bad because it's a glimpse into what it could be. Unfortunate. The villain, but evil. Did I say that on accident? You know what I mean. Shadow is very 2000s, like, we gotta make the hero but evil. That's very much Shadow. He very much fits that archetype with like Shadow Mario, Dark Samus. I know there's more examples than that, but I cannot think of any right now. But I know for a fact there's more than that. That was just a huge trend in gaming at the time. I'm scared if we play 06, you'll make fun of my fictional taste in men. I'll try my best not to. I'll try my best not to, Morgana, because I know you care about it strongly. We need a Shadow first-person shooter. Okay. I'll be real, so real, chat. I think my opinion of Shadow as a character would be 180'd if Shadow the Hedgehog for GameCube was actually M-rated. I'll be so real. If Sega had the balls to have Shadow drop the F-bomb every 5 minutes, I would like him as a character. And that's not even a joke. Like, if he was just, like, comically cynical like that, I think it'd be funny. Like, I'd actually like it. But he's like cynical in, like, a Fisher-Price toy kind of way, where it's like, this is not really interesting. Oh, who's my little edgelord? Where's that fucking 4th Chaos Emerald? That's the kind of game I'd want. Just have the balls to make him swear, Sega. That's all I want. And, like, swear for real. Let Shadow say fuck. When Persona 5 originally came out, there was a whole let Ryuji say fuck movement, and it worked. I don't believe he says fuck in Royal, but in Persona 5 sequel, there's an entire cutscene where, like, Ryuji is yelling at this AI, and he's getting really pissed about it, and he's getting really worked up about how he really cares about this new friend that he's made, and he gets really passionate about it, and at the end of this whole speech, he yells, "Shut the fuck up, idiot." And I'm sure for the people campaigning for Let Ryuji Swear on Twitter, I'm sure that was peak fiction right there. He finally said fuck, and it was beautiful. Yeah, because in original P5, all he says is F. Like, he's not allowed to actually say fuck. But come Persona 5 Strikers, the sequel, he says fuck once, and they, like, really hype it up. And, like, as someone, when I played the game, I did not know of the let Ryuji say fuck thing. So, like, honestly, if you don't know about it, it comes off really strangely in the game. Of, like, why is he suddenly so passionate out of nowhere? But, like, knowing that existed makes it make so much sense. Like, that's awesome. Like, they just need to do that for Shadow. Like, in an E10 game, Shadow just needs to say fuck, just out of nowhere. CNR 3. What if CNR 3 ends with Shadow saying fuck? It's worth it to be awkward for the people who cared. Yeah, like, it being awkward does not... I'm pretty mid on Strikers in general, but it's not, like, that's a minor thing. Like, I don't hold that against the game overall. I think overall the writing in the game is pretty mid. But it's also because I just hold the game to such a high standard. Like, Strikers is fine, especially if you like stuff like Hyrule Warriors. I'm sure Strikers is probably a fun game, a fun romp. But, Strikers has so much competition against OG P5, you know. Strikers has a lot to live up to, and for me it just didn't. But that's okay. I still had fun with it. I still got plenty of hours in it. I still 100%ed it. I still got multiple copies of it. Like, I still put I invested a ton into Strikers still. But, the Flash review that I hated ends with Flash asking Batman who the fuck he is. Let Flash say fuck. In an E10 game, Shadow needs to blow up someone by shooting them point blank between the eyes, look at the gore, and then say fuck. Now he needs to say, did I just do that? I found that funnier than I should have. That would be awful! Oh my god! Oh my lord! The stupidest thing I think I've said while live on the air. Oh. I love that you laugh so hard at your own joke you had to pause. Did I just do that? It's so stupid. Oh, I just love shitting on Marvel quippiness. I don't watch Marvel. I say the term Marvel quippiness because everyone else says it. I don't know if that's actually what Marvel movies are written like, but like, oh, I just love that terrible writing style so much. That got me. My brain got me right there. No, it's pretty accurate. How many Marvel movies have you watched, Morgana? Oh my god. Why am I even bothering with this stupid whale? Ow, you crab! That's comical. Oh. God. That comment took all of my energy. I've been like talking nonstop for this entire stream. But that stupid Marvel quip joke just took all of my brain. Like, I'm gone. I'm fucking gone. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Shadow. I don't know. If if Sonic X Shadow Generations is really good, I'll be pretty happy, I will say. Like, if I just get, like, a better version of Generations, like, I'd be happy about that. I have no faith it'll happen right now. Marvel does that way less than other studios nowadays. I imagine the attributing it to Marvel, I imagine that's pretty overblown. Like, I anticipated that. Imagine having your studio's name tied to that, though. That sucks. But yeah, fuck, what was I talking about? I'm done. Oh, god damn it. You look like you would hide in a shell, you crab. If Shadow's written like 06 Shadow in that game, I will foam at the mouth. Okay, that might be a little much more gonna calm down. We don't need to be frothing at the mouth. You can't tame me. Do we know if Sonic X Shadow Generations... I should just call it Shadow Generations, like everyone else. Do we know if Shadow Generations is gonna have a story? What's the verdict on that? Because, like, OG Generations had no... Like, there was pretty much no writing in that game. Which I know a lot of people don't like, and I didn't really care about. But I would agree it would be better with a story. But, well, I don't know. It depends. This is Sega we're talking about. But anyway, generally speaking, I would agree games are better with stories. It's obviously not always the case, but do we know if Shadow Generations is gonna have a story? Because they have different writers now. Are they actually gonna bother this time? Do we know? How to cure rabies? Tell the victim to calm down or stop. It's the first time a shadow-centric stories. It's the first time there's a shadow-centric story since 2006. I think they got all the writers on it. Okay, so there's a good... I would say then there's safely a good chance that, like, Shadow will actually be characterized in the shit. Okay. Well, honestly, since the last time he was characterized in a game was 06, effectively, by that logic, there's a good chance he'll be written like he is in 06. You know what? I'm typically a Debbie Downer with Sega stuff, but yeah, I'll give it to you. I think there's a fair chance. Now, if I'll like it is a different story, but I would say there's hope. I'd say there's reason to have hope for that one. Especially it seems most people... I got fucking gobbled. I will say, especially people seem to like the new Frontiers writing staff, so I'd say there's some hope there. There's some hope that Shadow will be well written. Again, I still don't know if I'll like him though. The return of Shadow in this new standalone campaign, Shadow's nemesis Black Doom has reemerged and threatens to take over the world once again. Shadow must journey into his past, confront his painful memories, and unlock new dark powers to save the world. Okay, that plot synopsis does not give me hope. But you know, there's a chance. That plot synopsis effectively tells me nothing, so I won't judge. But that sounds very Netflix-y. So I cannot gauge anything. I thought it was 05's plot again. Why'd you call it 05? Why would you do this? God damn it. It's easier. Yeah, but it makes me upset. Calling Shadow the Hedgehog 05 gives it more legitimacy than I feel like it deserves. Look, man, I'm not even supposed to be typing. 05 is what you get. I said you should start using the voice-to-text thing on phones. I do have a question about that. Is it worse to type on a on like a keyboard or a phone? I fucking hate motion controls. That was completely on accident. Thank you, Dismond. See, Dismond knows what I need. Thank you, Dismond. That Diddy barrel is so... You know what? Fuck it. I'm not going for that Diddy barrel. There's no reason for me to. It's much worse to type on a computer. The computer is what gave me the damage. Really? That's kind of baffling to me, honestly. Yeah, fuck off, Diddy Kong. Okay, that did not save enough time for me to warrant doing that, but I do think it's a time save to ditch Diddy. I doinked nerves in both arms. Ooh. I would assume it'd be worse to type on phone because your fingers have to be closer together. It could also just be the way that you type on a keyboard, though. Because everyone types differently. What is, like, the medically correct way to type on a keyboard? I didn't even think about the fact that you have to use a Greek keyboard. Is that like a virtual keyboard or a physical Greek keyboard? Because virtual, like, your virtual alternate language keyboards are like pretty janky. That was from the elves, actually. With the nerve affecting my entire arm and sometimes taking out half my fingers if it's a bad day. So wait, how's that caused by typing? Wait, what? Now I'm confused. Bro, I'm here. God damn it! Why is this? Why are you so sensitive? I moved my controller slightly too much and suddenly I'm careening into the abyss. It's a plugin? Got it. Chat, did you know CNR3 used to have motion controls in it? And I'm so glad it doesn't. I'm getting real pissed at motion controls here. It's like if we bound Carl's dash to the motion controls. The typing or repetitive motion strain the nerves to the point of damaging the nerve for the entire arm. Ow. She described it. As the nerve physically curving from the stress. Oh. I'm confused. How does that happen in the elbow, though? Like, why doesn't that happen in the fingers? Or did it happen in the fingers and it affected the whole arm? Because I suppose if it happened, if it's from the elbow, then on phone would be better, yeah. Well, chat, this is a general PSA. Don't give yourself nerve conditions in my chat. If you guys can't chat, don't chat. Don't end up needing to go to the doctor because of my streams. Fuck it, we ball. Okay, yeah, that doesn't work. I just wanted to check. Nerves are like wires that coil really easily, so the fingers tangled the wire. Chat, this is PSA. Give yourself nerve damage to support cash. No. I will be so bad at everybody present. Then for a regular semicolon, press Q, add the accent mark on a vowel, like you press specifically semicolon. Oh, that does sound stupid. I'm using the Neuralink to type right now, and it's your fault. It's sort of not type, like I can feel my hands going, but I gotta type. No, if your hands are physically in pain, stop typing. Stop it. Don't make it worse. Guys, he's censoring me. I'm not censoring you. This is not censorship. Oh, pre-roll ads are back on from my accidental ad break. I've been thinking about this for a while, but I also am pretty confident I'm not really going to get an answer. But I've been thinking about it for a while, chat. So if you guys do have an answer, I would like it. How are ads on my channel? How is the ad experience? I feel like no one ever talks about ads on my channel, but they definitely exist. And I can't tell if that's a good thing or if ads are actually pretty bad and just no one talks about it. And a lot of viewers are subbed anyway. Thanks to Rainbow again. But I'm curious. There are no ads because of Rainbow. Well, yeah, subs don't get ads, so you guys are pretty much exempt from this question. But how bad are the ads? Because I used to run a lot more ad breaks. Like, every stream, I would go take a 5-minute break to grab food, and I would run an ad break during it. And while I still do for the 5-minute breaks to get food, I often just forget to do the ad break nowadays, and it's kind of fallen out of habit for me. And like running the ad break, the only thing it really does is disable pre-roll ads. And I don't know how much of a concern those really are. I know the general online discourse surrounding pre-roll ads is that they're terrible because no one's gonna click onto a stream just to watch an ad and then click off the stream. But I feel like in my experience, that's never really happened. So I don't know. I don't know if that problem is just overblown or not. Before I have a sub, the ads weren't bad at all. Because yeah, I also just don't really know what my ad settings are at right now. Obviously, I will. It's no secret that Twitch ads give the streamer basically no money. So like, I have no incentive to even really I have no incentive to try and milk ads. You know what I mean? I really only run the ad breaks to get pre-rolls turned off when I do remember to run them. But I do know that like a 3-minute, this is why I don't do the 3-minute ones. I do know like a 3-minute ad break can be a real turn off to a stream. Which again, I'm sorry that I accidentally sent one earlier today. Okay, grabbing Diddy makes no time difference. Pretty much so. I don't know, I dodged both somehow despite not being subbed anymore. You use Opera GX, right, Scoop? That might be why, although my Opera does not block ads on Twitch. The Twitch ad blocking is crazy. It's not like YouTube where YouTube yells at you. Twitch detects your ad blocker and then just plays an ad anyway. Like, they just don't care. And honestly, I kind of respect them for it. This level is so fucking boring. I have died at least 7 times on the whale because I'm just bored. Because I'm just bored. Cash Quick get a sponsorship? I wonder if I could get an opera sponsorship. I don't know if they sponsor streamers. I don't know if they sponsor streamers of my size. I don't even know how you do an opera sponsor on a stream. Like, what would I... Am I just streaming a bunch of browser games and it's all brought to you by Opera GX? Like how does that work? I also don't, like... Opera GX is free. I don't know what, like... I have actually... Now that I think about it, all the Opera GX sponsorships I've seen on YouTube... They get you, like, a browser mod? So, like, should I contact Opera and be like... And get the official Cash Spoon browser mod? Like... Because they don't get you, like, a percentage. They don't get you a discount, because it's free. It's a browser. Do I gotta get an opera mod, guys? Should I do that? I will say, I could just make my own opera mod. But then they wouldn't be paying me. Now this is the debate. Yeah, I make my own opera mod, and then when I'm being introduced to Morgana's family, she can say he has his own web browser. It's crazy. Once I couldn't sleep, so I watched YouTube, and I kid you not, I had 7 consecutive ads in the same ad break. On YouTube? Really? I fucking hate crabs. I hate crabs. I hate crabs. I will never eat a crab in my life. My family, they will constantly be trying to get me to eat crabs. I will never. I fucking despise crabs so much, I'm not even gonna eat them. I'll be like, hey guys, look at this, and put his browser mods on the downstairs computer. And then confuse everybody. Cause yeah, I don't think you like get anything from listening to a YouTube Opera sponsorship, honestly, because again, it's a free browser. But no, Dismond, I do recommend Opera. I've enjoyed it. It's pretty much just... The reason I got Opera, it was not really for the ad block. It was more so for the performance, and like it's just so much better. If you're still using Chrome at this point, and you're like a gamer, and like you often like watch streams or YouTube while playing a game, like you're just doing yourself a disservice at this point by using Chrome, because Chrome is just... I did not realize it until I started actually doing browser shopping and stuff and looking at other browsers. But Chrome is actually garbage when it comes to performance. Like, it's actually terrible. You're a Firefox user, Morgana? The Steam Deck uses Firefox built in. I was a Firefox user when I was a kid. I've only got good things to say about Firefox. But yeah, Chrome performance-wise sucks. Chrome is trash when it comes to performance. And I know they had a patch recently that kind of fixed it a little bit, but I still maintain. I mean, it's too late at this point. Like, why bother? Chrome basically sells their browser coasting off their reputation as Google. Opera sold their browser to me based off their reputation of not hogging my goddamn RAM. So, I'm not switching back. And I don't run Chrome on my old laptop anymore either, because it just slows down the laptop so much. Ah, another gold medal, chat. We've almost gold medaled this entire world. It's been the entire stream, but like we're almost done. That's pretty cool. Crabs are like generally gross in how they taste, and we're Delawareans. Dude, we fucking love our crabs in Delaware. Except me, I hate crabs. Stop, save it for when you get sponsored. Guys, I don't think I'm getting sponsored. Wait, I have to speedrun the goddamn rocket level? That's funny. This is a goddamn auto-scroller. Well, here we go. I don't know why I'm even collecting the bananas. They don't count in this mode. Used it all through high school, stopped senior year because they changed the school system, and that went to Chrome only, and then just went back to Firefox. Yeah, no, I use Opera. Opera even runs better on my phone. I haven't switched fully off Chrome on my phone yet, because I have an Android. But, like, I might. I don't know. The only thing I've really needed the browser performance for on my phone was to play PokeRogue. Which fell off so quickly, like, in terms of my interest. I was, like, obsessed with PokeRogue for, like, 3 days, and then I stopped caring. And then I got to a point where I effectively beat the game, and then I stopped caring. I am nowhere near close to the end of the game, if the game even has an ending. But, like, I feel I feel no pressure. I do not feel like it's possible for me to lose at this point, so I'm no longer interested in playing. Is PokeRogue still with us? I think it is. This is true. Before I lost interest in PokeRogue, I did actually save PokeRogue to my computer. So if PokeRogue ever gets taken down, I still have it, and I can still play it. I don't know if I have the most up-to-date version at this point. Stop, 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 stop. Get off the barrel. Get off the barrel. Get off the barrel. Oh! Did I do it? Oh, oh, beautiful chat. Beautiful gold medal. First try. Whew. Oh my god. Oh my god. I got texted half an hour ago by one of my family members what's happening in my room. That's... what a funny text to receive. Oh man, chat. It's boss time! And then we're gonna be in the ruins! Yeah, my mic does peak. Since I put noise suppression on it. Alright, chat. Time trials of bosses are actually really nerve-wracking for me, so I don't know how well this is gonna go. But once we beat this boss, and we got the time trial for this boss done and we move on to the ruins, I think I'm gonna take a 5-minute break and grab some food. I might actually do that after I beat this boss for the first time. Alright, let's go, crabs. I've been shit-talking to you this entire stream. Let's go. You absolute fucking rat. Okay, so that's how I have to defeat him. Gosh, they're playing Goose Goose Duck again for Sussy Friday. Are they really? Foul Friday is back? Oh my god, chat. The amount of expansion that Amungi Monday has had in the past month has been crazy. Let's fucking go. I knew they were doing Goose Goose Duck later tonight. I just did not realize they've already started, huh? Maybe I gotta end stream sooner. Maybe we gotta watch that. I do have plans with my cousin tonight, but I would love to watch some Foul Friday. And I'll drive is there? Hell yeah. Let's go. Okay, these guys are actually kind of fucking me up. Get away from me. Ah. You bitch. Ha! I was at the VOD tomorrow if you're busy. Yeah, but I want to hang out. Can't I have an excuse to hang out with my girlfriend, goddammit? That's so wrong. Oi. Die. Thank you. Goodbye, crab. Bro, I'm hitting them too early. No banned. You can't ban me from my own Twitch stream. I would know. People have tried. I mean, Morgana, you're also welcome to just join me and my cousin as we hang out. It's not like you haven't done that before. You motherfucker. You didn't hit me with your goddamn forehand. This boss has crazy music. I forgot that's the whole fight. Alright, chat, let's beat the shit out of the maracas. I probably should not have done that so close to the mic. My apologies. How many hits we got? 21, baby. Can you block the streamer while they are streaming? You can't block the streamer at all. Owie, my apologies. I had to get real close to shake my controller violently. Alright, well, I'm gonna take a quick break to go grab myself some dinner. Just because I'm really hungry. I don't know if we're gonna go that much longer to begin with. But, I'm gonna grab some food. I'll be right back, chat. I am back, chat. Got myself a chicken patty. 5 consecutive over 30-second ads of loud movie trailers. Is that true? Is that true? It sure did occur. Is that actually true? It's supposed to only be 2 minutes. 5 consecutive 30-second ads is not 2 minutes. That's a lie. Are they lying to me? Okay, now do I want Diddy Kong or not? Might as well take it, I suppose. Oh, come on. I rounded up the numbers. I was gonna say, if it's not 2 minutes, then my dashboard is actively lying to me. And that wouldn't be good. Can I beat this in time? Oh, bro! The blue one is the most powerful crab. I also don't have to be that close to them to smack them, I gotta remember. Can I do... Oh, I technically got gold medal first try on the boss fight of the jungle. I'm not really gonna count that, though. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Skip the cutscene. All right. I think that's a gold medal, and that's beach clear. Woo! All right. On to the ruins. We're gonna play a couple... Maybe we'll do level 1 of ruins, maybe level 2. But probably gonna end stream soon. As I come bring a message from my cat, she wrote, "Ooh, 56. Got it. Cool. Well, thank you. Thank you for the 56-month resub, Acrylics Cat. Alright, chat, we're in the ruins now. I always remember the ruins as one of the weaker worlds in this game, so I'm kind of curious what we're... Kind of curious how we're gonna... What we're gonna think of it this time. Okay, well, this world sucks, actually. She decided my room is actually her room, and now she owns all my positions. Yep, that's what cats do. I don't have a room in my house. It's just my cat's room. This is her room, and she's very generous by letting me share it. She has a queen-size bed all to herself. Like... Okay, well that's unfortunate. These guys are back. Oh, cool puzzle piece. My cat reminds me of my place by clogging me when I'm nice to her. Yeah, you should know your place. Who do you think you are, being nice? How dare you? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. That's fine. No, stop it. Alright, cool. My cat sticks her butt in my face literally every day. That sounds like cats. I'm so sad. I'm killing myself. There we go. I won't be a fool this time. Alright. We're going pretty good so far. Whew. So yeah, our other cat, Tara. Got my cat, Pippa, and then our other cat, Tara. She was going crazy last night. I don't know why. I don't know why she thought she would, but she really wanted to go outside. So she's at the back door of our house that goes to our porch. And she was just at that back door, just rolling around, chirping and meowing, hoping someone would let her out. Just rolling around on the floor, and then she'd get up and stretch by putting her paws up on the door to tell everyone that she wants to go outside. She was being so loud. It was really cute. It was so cute. It was. Wait, what? Chat, where's the last puzzle piece? Never mind, chat. Last puzzle piece acquired. Alright. And I missed. Got all the letters and the puzzle pieces. I think I'm going to try and do a time trials run through right away. This time. While it's fresh in my head, it'll probably go better. I think that logic checks out. So I don't believe this world has any minecart or barrel stages. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because those are fairly easy to do the time trial for. I do like how they just give you Diddy right at the start of this without any hassle. I like how they do that because then I lose him. And then I die. Yeah, I think this time trial is gonna be the last thing we do for this stream. I just looked over, we've hit the 3-hour mark. That's pretty good. I feel like why am I doing that? Okay, I'm just being impatient. I feel like 2 hours is like the minimum that I have to stream for. And if I go 3 hours or more, I always feel really accomplished. I feel proud of myself, you know? I'm like, I made it. I made it longer than I had to. That tells me I was having a good time, you know? That's the hallmark of a good stream. And a good stream this has been. Whew! Oh, I can't do that. Skipping past these guys, I'm not sure how to do, honestly. Oh, that's unfortunate. Whew. They really want you to have Diddy for this level. What the fuck just happened? Chat, I just teleported into the abyss. Mods, teleport him to -1. Mods, set his Y coordinate to -100. This is unbelievable. One day I'll actually have mods so that that joke works better. Bean pool moment. True. It is a bean pool. You motherfucker. It is a bean pool moment. Okay, I can't do that. Good to know. Mods TP at E. That's not a message I can read out loud, but it is a message I can laugh at because it's good. And I died. You guys will be happy to know that I was doing more Fellboard Frontlines work today on my Steam Deck in bed. I realized how to... Motherfucker. I realized how to make the corners of the plots of land rounded and not just triangles. I realized how to do it, so I booted it up and I did it this morning. And it's honestly a much smaller change than I would have thought it would be. But I feel like it's a pretty important change, you know? Okay. Am I foolish for not being concerned about the start of this level? Like, I'm not concerned about how fast I am at the start of the level. Is that... Should I be concerned? Hopefully I'm not your mod when you order the mod lock your gimbal because math. Wait, what? I know what you're trying to say, but that's so confusing. Is math really involved in gimbal lock? I think it's more so just like Felix? Who the hell who's Phil? That's a throwback for Ice if she's in chat. I think it's more so physics than math. I wouldn't know. You know what? That's fair. How good are you at physics, Morgana? I know I've asked this before, but I don't remember the response. Ice with the troll. Man, Ice, what do you think of the new Siege season? I feel like you and I don't really have enough conversation in chat here. And dude, he's dead. Ice, let's strike up a conversation about Siege. Let's do it. Ice, what's your thoughts on the new Siege season? People are pissed, bro. People are pissed about the new Siege season. They did it to me again! They sent me to the Shadow Realm! You and I, they is very much making sense in a manner. Physics, not sure honestly what counts as physics. I don't know if gimbal lock counts as physics. Gimbal lock is just like a physical phenomenon. Like, it's not, you use math to solve gimbal lock. Gimbal lock occurs when two of the axes in a physical mechanism known as a gimbal align in such a way where they are representing the same information, and so for one of the axes is effectively lost, and then it is harder to maintain proper orientation in like planes and spaceships and stuff. So like, I don't know if that's physics, but like, it's definitely not math because it's just a physical phenomenon. Haven't really looked into it too much, but I just remember Recruit is going by. No more Recruit Rush. I know, it's so sad. Recruit Rush is dead. You lost me at Gimbal. Motherfucker. Alright, I remember this time. Go! Go, go, go! No! Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. That one was painful. That one was painful. Now, people are pissed about the new Siege season, Ice. People are furious. People are furious because they're taking away Recruit and adding in worse, and replacing them with worse Recruit. They're not adding any new maps. They're adding a subscription service. It's effectively, there is nothing in the update, which is why people are really mad about it. Like, there's pretty much nothing. I mean, the barbed wire buff is pretty cool. Man, I need new maps. Dude, not having a new map every season is criminal. They're not even like reworking a map. They're just straight up no map changes in this season. Like, straight up, that's just garbage. I'll be so real. That's just fucking lazy. Map level design is hard. Like, don't get me wrong. It's hard to make a level, but I would take a bad map over no map. Subscription? Ice, did you not hear about the subscription service? It's not mandatory, don't worry. We could all ignore it, as we all will, because we don't care. But, like, instead of adding a new map, they're adding a subscription service where you can pay extra money for in-game cosmetics. It's like the Fortnite crew, but worse. Disman, as a proud Fortnite crew subscriber, you can attest that Fortnite crew is actually is actually not that bad, right? God damn it. I subscribe only occasionally. Well, this Siege subscription service has cosmetic rewards locked behind subscription streaks. So the more months in a row that you're subscribed, the more cosmetics you get. So some of these cosmetics for the subscription service are locked behind, like, paying for multiple months in a row. And if you forget or if you miss the redeem date, oops. Oopsies, you don't get your cosmetic. People fucking hate it. Fortnite has that, except you don't have to do it in a row. No, for this one, you have to do it in a row. Like, it's a streak. It's like a Snapchat filter. Yeah, but Fortnite isn't Siege. Fortnite and Siege are completely different games. Siege is so much less monetizable than Fortnite, like, by nature, and yet Siege is going so much harder on monetization than Fortnite ever has. They are trying so much harder with so much less to work with. Don't tell me that my own stream is buffering. It's fine. I see a puzzle piece. I'm pissed. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. I'm a mouse in a mousetrap. Go back to maps. They need to bring back the Mr. Bear map and the Showdown map. Dude, they do need to bring back Mr. Bear and Showdown. I've thought for a while that Showdown was just in the game permanently, but it's not. I checked. How do I get up there? Oh wait, I want to go up there. I just remember the Halloween event with the puppets. Dude, I want that event to come back so I can get more of the puppet cosmetics, but the actual event itself, I think is garbage. But no, I love the cosmetics for the puppet event is awesome. So I can't get this K now. K now. You're a rock. I gotta stop. I need to stop that. I need to, no. You know what? Shoot me the puppets one because I have a phobia of claymation and I'm scared of Muppets. And I said, honestly, these are kind of cute. Yeah, she's scared of Muppets. I don't know why or how. Claymation, I feel like, is pretty understandable. But Muppets... Okay, speedrunning this level is gonna be a nightmare. I don't know if I want to do this stream. I know I said I wasn't gonna play this level. I was gonna end stream, but we were having a conversation, so I just kept going. Oh god, I forgot. This sucks. Do I have to kill that thing? Yes, I do. I listened to the Mana or Muppet song automatically like yesterday. It's such a good song. The Muppets are awesome. Her Muppet phobia makes me so sad. She has a phobia of like everything I grew up with as a kid. It makes me so sad. I grew up with Muppets. I grew up with Wallace and Gromit. What the fuck? I forget what other modes there were. There was the snowball map with the snowballs. That one, I'll be real, that one just sucked, Ice. That one just sucked. And that's not what I mean by maps. Just to clarify, I specifically mean new maps for the actual game. Because they only recently started adding new maps to the game again, but at a really slow pace, and like, we don't like the new maps. We get upset at them all the time. So like, we need more. Yeah, speedrunning that part's gonna suck. I can still watch Muppets, but when I watched Wallace, I actually feel sick to my stomach, which is so... I understand, 'cause claymation is just scary to some people, because it's it's just uncanny valley for some people, but it makes me sad. New puzzle piece. I'm so excited for the new Wallace and Gromit movie. I know, Feathers McGraw is back! The scary penguin. So you're not alone, Morgana. Ice is scared of the penguin from Wallace and Gromit. He is terrifying. He's emotionless. Ice is scared of him because she can't get a good read on him. She can't get a good read on the vibes because there are no vibes. I need to make sure I've watched all of Wallace and Gromit so I don't miss important lore. I think I have. There might be one movie that I've missed. I don't know. I've seen all of the short films. I've seen all 4 of the short films, I think. Actually, maybe I missed a short film. But I've seen all 4 of the short films, I think. I've seen Loaf and Death. I've seen Were-Rabbit. I've seen the Shaun the Sheep movie. The Wallace and Gromit Shaun the Sheep movie. Is there more than that? Ow, fuck. They trolled me so hard. The Face of a Psycho. Is that a Wallace and Gromit movie? Is that a newer one? I probably haven't seen it if it's a newer one. Because I don't remember that one. That one does not sound familiar to me. This level's awesome. Okay, the Ruins world? Kind of growing on me this time around. I always think it's one of the weaker ones, but I don't know. I'm liking this level. The bagel is a bomb. What? I saw an exposure therapy comment that I can't respond to right now. No, you bitch! This video game is made by insane people. Oh my fucking god. Why is the puzzle for children stumping me so much? What's going on here? Oh, come on! Alright, the Ruins are a great world for content, I gotta say. This is some ripe content right here. These oh my god. These are the goddamn Donkey Kong troll levels. No, Feathers McGraw has the face of a psycho. Oh. Come on! Stop it! You're mean! I'm being bullied. I'm being bullied by the game design. My god. Stop! Why can't I jump to that platform successfully? I did it! Oh! Guys, we should watch Muppets to Exposure Therapy Battle by Fear. I'd be down. We could watch some old Muppets, I got it. I'd hit him with the briefcase and run. He is so intimidating. Alrighty. Whew, we did it. Letters and puzzle pieces. Huge. This is how I feel about the My Final Message rat. No. The My Final Message rat has vibes, though. Feathers McGraw has no vibes. That's why he's scary. The Final Message rat has vibes. We established this earlier. We had like there was a 15-minute lecture on the vibes of that meme. Alright, anyway, chat. We should probably wrap up the stream here, yeah? Why is the, what? Oh, I accidentally clicked clip. I don't want to clip anything. We're talking about the Windows XP version of that meme specifically? Dismond, we're talking about the one with the smoking rat. But I think all versions of it scare her because it's the audio that gets to her. So, but anyway, we are going to call it a stream. Is there anyone to raid? Let's see. I could raid the Amungi Monday. I'm not going to. It does not look like there's anyone to raid. So, we're going to have to skip the raid tonight, unfortunately. I'm sad to say you won't get your extra 250 points. I'm sorry. I gotta do some more predictions for these Donkey Kong streams, I feel like. But anyway, thank you all for coming out tonight. I will be back next week with streams. Is there anything else for me to say? I don't think so. Have a good night, everybody. And yes, we do have to gamble, I agree. I love